right, Mike, let's talk New England Patriots here for a little bit. Look, the Patriots have had one heck of an offseason. They obviously completely revamped their entire coaching staff on the offensive side of the ball. That's something a lot of Patriots fans, I'm sure, are really excited about. Of course, there was some drama at the quarterback position, but I think that's behind them as they are focused on the NFL draft just a short time away. And we've got a very interesting report that the Patriots are really impressed with the guy that they think could be a late round hinge gem for New England going forward. And I think Patriots fans will be really excited about this potential future Patriot if they pick him in the upcoming draft.
Yeah, Nick, you say hidden gem, and to me that screams draft steal. And that leads me to today's question for the Patriots fans. We're just merely a few days away from the draft now. So as we near the draft, I want to know, who is your favorite Patriots draft steal of all time, not named Tom Brady? Let us know in the comments below who your favorite Patriots draft steal of all time is. I'm sure there's a lot of great answers out there. We're excited to hear them. But Nick, I also like everyone to stay tuned to the end of today's video to hear a word from the partner of today's video, Neuro. But nonetheless, Nick, let's get on into it. What is this hidden gem the Patriots have dug up?
Yeah, so this time of the year as the draft approaches, there always appears to be smoke screens at the top of the first round of what teams are focused on what and things like that. And that's why we like to focus on, when teams put all the extra effort in for guys that aren't the first round guys, aren't the second round guys, aren't the top 10 picks guys. Because then if you dig into that kind of research, you can actually find players that teams really like if you look at what they're doing. And the New England Patriots, by their actions, have stumbled upon a player I think they really like. And this was first brought to our attention according to SB Nation. Mize, if you want to go ahead and throw up the report here. I'll read from it. The New England Patriots are entering the NFL draft with a need at cornerback, and they have been connected to several prospects at the position. The latest among them is LSU's Makai Garner. According to a report by KPRC2, Houston's Aaron Wilson, the 23-year-old did not only take a pre-draft visit with the Patriots, but also worked out privately with them. All right, Maya. So anytime you have a guy in Garner, who right now, according to all projections, is a day 3 pick, right? 5th, 6th, 7th round, for a team like the Patriots to spend this kind of effort on him, pre-draft visit, private workout, and he also competed in the Shrine Bowl against the Patriots coaching staff. So New England's obviously already very familiar with this kid. To me, that means the Patriots are really interested in this guy. And one thing that New England has had an incredible track record with is they get late round and undrafted corners and mold them into superstars. Malcolm Butler, J.C. Jackson, Jack Jones, right? These are guys that were drafted, I think, 4th round, 5th round, something like that for Jones. And the other 2 guys were undrafted guys, and they mold them into superstars under that Belichick defense. I think we're looking at potentially the next guy to follow that trajectory because there's a lot to like about Garner. He's got great size. He's physical. He's tough. He played in the brutal SEC, so he's not going to be unfazed by NFL competition. So I look at Garner as a potential late round pick that the Patriots could get as a guy who could be a real draft hidden gem for him and play probably really early, maybe opposite of Jack Jones, maybe some nickel packages, goal line, whatever Belichick and company really want to use him. I really like him as a fit, and I think it's very interesting that the Patriots have been so interested in a guy that they obviously already got a lot of in the Shrine Bowl. Give your thoughts on this decision by the Patriots to potentially target Garner here in the later parts of the NFL draft.
Yeah, Nick, as you said, the Patriots secondary, it does need some help. I think they really haven't recovered from losing J.C. Jackson in free agency. They obviously have Jones, who is a good player for them. The safety position is looking pretty good. They have Duggar and Phillips. But on the slot corner and the other number 2 corner spot, they're kind of lacking. So bringing in a guy like Garner could be a big one for them if they're able to take this guy and kind of take him the route that they have with, because they're not only great at developing, young guys and making them superstars, they're also really good at getting the best out of veterans. So whether they try to bring in a veteran like they have in the past, like you look at Stephon Gilmore, you look at Darrelle Revises of the world, Patriots have gotten the most out of those guys. I think they could bring in a guy like Garner, develop him, and make him into a true star and really kind of upgrade the secondary with a later round draft pick. And I think that's key here. If they could get him, a late day 2, early day 3 style pick, I think Garner could really, really help this, I'd say, lacking Patriots cornerback room. I don't think it's the best that they've ever had by any means necessary, and I think he could really use the help of a guy like Garner. But the one thing I really like about Garner is he's an interesting career. He was at I think Louisiana Lafayette for a while, then transferred over to his last year at LSU. But I like his size, Nick. He has very, very good, prototypical corner size. When he's 6'2", 212, just a really big guy. It feels like he could do well man-to-man, jamming off the line. There's really great size for a corner. So if they're able to develop a guy like this, I think he would be a very, very solid pickup in the draft.
Yeah, I think it's really good that you brought up the fact that he's a transfer, because we saw that with Jack Jones. We saw that with J.C. Jackson. Those guys were both transfer corners who fit in right away and did a great job under that Patriots defense. Because one of the things about transfers I've always felt is that you have to be mature to uproot your entire life at one program and go to a completely different school at some point in your career and restart everything. Like, that's a lot of stress for any 18, 19, 20-year-old kid. And to do that and have success, to me, it shows a sign of maturity, which is obviously a guy you want in an NFL talent to contribute right away. So I think that's a sign, I should say, that Garner has a good level of maturity. And one thing to also remember, you look at their cornerback position for the Patriots, they do have Jonathan Jones right now, who's on the north side of 30. He's getting up there in age, and going into 2024, the year after next, his cap number is about $13 million. That's a lot for a corner on the bad side of 30. So I'm looking at Garner, and I'm sure the Patriots are thinking the same way here, as a potential replacement for Jonathan Jones going into 2024 after the 2023 season. Maybe before then, but certainly going into the long run here. So I think that's exactly why the Patriots are looking at a guy like Garner here to potentially fill that spot by Jonathan Jones, like you said, opposite Jack Jones. There's a lot of Jones on this Patriots defense. And I think this could be a really high value selection by the New England Patriots if they're able to pull off getting Garner in day 3 of the draft. All right, Miles, we would like to give a special thanks to our partner in today's video, Neuro.
That's right, Nick. And I want you to go with me on a journey really fast. I want you to imagine this. It's 4th and goal in the big game, Nick. Your team is relying on you to make the big-time game-winning play. I know you've been in this situation before, Nick. The stadium is roaring. The clock is ticking. The game is on the line. But if only in that moment you were able to have some Neuro Gum. Neuro Gum will help you stay concentrated, and it gives you a burst of energy without a nasty crash.
That's right, Miles. Neuro has thoughtfully curated ingredients and does endless lab testing, which means that you can reach the right state of mind safely and consistently. That's the most important part. It gives you a clean burst of energy and focus without the jitters of coffee or any of those other energy drinks.
That's right, Nick. And if you click our sponsor link in the description below, you can enjoy energy, calm, and focus whenever you need it.